Hi, I'm State Fire Marshal Butch Browning. This week's Marshal message is about being a clear communicator. Wow, communication is something that we talk about often. And at the end of any task, at the end of any problem, and even at the end of any success, one of our biggest weaknesses is communication. Well, people say, hey, I told them what to do. I sent them an email. Well, communication is much deeper than that. Communication is a constant relationship. It is people working together all day long, every day, talking and discussing and communicating. So as a leader, our communications certainly start in a formal means, whether it be policy and procedures, whether it be guidelines or directives or some specific order. But that's just a start. To be a clear communicator, you're communicating a much bigger picture. We talk about visions in the organization. We talk about aligning values. We talk about everybody having an understanding. Well, that is the challenge today of a fire service leader. You not only have to provide the directive, but you got to sell it. You got to communicate it to your people. And in many cases, you'll have to build consensus. And if you're not a consensus building leader who operates under a humble spirit, then you won't be successful. To be a clear communicator, you have to bring people together and you have to understand. You have to listen first. And once you understand the people around you, then you speak. Those type of communications are very meaningful because people feel part of the change. People feel part of the direction. And we're in a world today that if you're going to motivate a workforce, that workforce has to understand and have input. Don't get me wrong. We know when we arrive on an emergency scene and life and death situations are done, it is that order that saves lives. But that's not what we do every day and all day. What we do every day and all day is create enthusiasm, create a cohesive team of one that go out and conquer the mission of the fire service. So I'll tell you, remember, together we can bring about better safety, better service, and a better quality to all in Louisiana if we could be a very clear and cohesive communicator.